Hi everyone, I hope you're all okay and I hope you're having a great weekend so far. I've got a really exciting video today because I have received my first ever Scrawlrbox. So I thought I would do a quick video opening it up, let's see what's inside and yeah, see what new supplies we've got to play around with. Most of you probably already know, but for those who may not have seen this before, Scrawlrbox is a monthly subscription of art supplies. So each month they send you new and different art supplies to try. So I really love trying new mediums, and sometimes it can be a little bit expensive to like buy a whole set of something. So I think this is just a simpler way of trying different products. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what's inside. I have watched a few of the previous videos from previous months to see what people have been getting inside of their boxes, and yeah, it looks like they get some pretty interesting stuff, and I've seen some amazing artwork created with them, and you know, I just think it's something that I will really enjoy personally. So yeah, let's take a look. So let's have a look. Let's just try and pull that open, and let's see what's inside. Ooh, exciting. So yes, this is the first art subscription box that I've ever had. So this, I'm assuming, is the supplies. I'm not going to have a look in these just yet because I don't want to spoil what's inside here. So I'll have a look in here first. Cute little sticker on it. Okay, so I'll just pop that to the side for a second. Oh, this is different. So we've got, oh, I hope that's not open. So we've got some alcohol inks. So we've got magenta, Caribbean, which is a nice blue colour by the looks of it, diamond sparkle, and one that's called extender. So that's just a clear one. And then they have provided us with a little pipette, a paper straw, a master stroke craft and decorative paintbrush. This is the Pro Art Round Series 60 and it's a size 1, so it's quite a small one. If you can see that, this is quite a fine tip brush. And a drumstick, because you can't craft without having snacks. So this is the sticker that's in there. So that looks really nice. It's quite a really nice pretty design on there. Quite like that. So this is the card that comes with it, and the Scrawlr challenge for this month is called Nebula, which is a glowing form of clouds made up of interstellar gas and dust. Okay, so it gives you a little bit of information of what you receive inside the box. So these are the Marabou alcohol inks and the Marabou alcohol ink extender. And then you get the Scrawlr zine, an A5 pad of Yupo paper. So there's 10 sheets in here. I have seen people using alcohol inks on this type of paper, but I've never tried it myself. And this is this month's artist's work, which is really pretty. That looks so nice. And the featured artist is Jess Kirkman. So her Instagram is at manifest.jess. So yeah, that looks so nice. Oh, I'm really looking forward to trying this. Yeah, this is going to be so much fun. So let's just move all this out of the way and then we'll have a look inside the Scrawlr zine. Okay, so this is the Scrawlr zine. And it shows you exactly what you get inside the box, so it's a good job I didn't open this first because it would have spoiled the surprise. And it tells you a little bit about this month's artist, Jess Kirkman. And there's some of her work. Look how amazing they look. Wow. I love this blue one. Then it gives you a few tips and things to try, a few notes from the artist. This is the Scrawlr gallery, so this is what people have created with the May Scrawlrbox. God, that's some amazing artwork there. Wow, oh, look at that, that's just amazing. Oh, and that. And then you've got the Scrawlr Extra and the Scrawlr Update. And so yeah, it's a nice book. I like the design on the book as well. It's really cool. So I think what I might do is I've got a silicone mat somewhere, so I think I might put that down on my desk just to protect the surface, because I know from using resin that alcohol inks can definitely stain. So I think I'll go and fetch that and then we'll have a play around with these and see what we can make with them. And as if by magic, my silicone mat is here. So excuse the marks on it, it has previously been used and it's stained, that won't come off. That's also alcohol ink from when I was making some jewellery. So I'm just getting all my supplies ready and then we will have a play around. So this is the Yupo paper. So, oh, it's a lot smoother. I was expecting like watercolour paper. This is actually, I don't know whether you can, they're like individual sheets, but it's really shiny, kind of like a flimsy photo paper. That's interesting. So this says that the Yupo, let me see if I can focus on that for you, is a non-porous, acid-free and pH-neutral synthetic paper. It is completely waterproof, stain-resistant, and is an intriguing alternative to traditional art papers. And they've given us 10 sheets to experiment with. So, ooh, this is so exciting. I've never used alcohol inks like this before. Like I say, I've used them in resin, and I've used them on top of like acrylic key rings, but I've never used them on paper. Okay, so it says that these alcohol-based permanent inks take fluid painting to a whole new level, offering unlimited design possibilities with their wide range of flow techniques. The brilliantly bold and bright colours are quick drying, acid-free, and can also be mixed to create your own colour combinations. These inks are best used on a non-absorbent paper, but they can also be used on any smooth, non-absorbent surfaces, such as glass, metal, ceramic or porcelain. The creative possibilities and applications are endless. And then the alcohol ink extender, which I've never heard of this, so I'm not sure how to use this, but it says Marabou alcohol inks are perfectly complemented by this alcohol ink extender. The extender is an indispensable supply for many techniques and can be used not only to increase the alcohol ink's workable time, so it slows the drying time, but also to lighten pigment, lift colour, and increase the transparency of your inks, experimenting to create a number of stunning effects. And then it does give you a warning to say that alcohol inks are highly flammable and give off harmful fumes when in use. Please use in a well ventilated area or use protective breathing apparatus. So let's get started. I'm not sure how you actually open these. That's one thing that it doesn't tell you, is how to get this out of here. So I'm just going to go and have a look and see if I can figure that out and get these open, because otherwise we can't do it. I don't know if you have to take the lid off, or whether there's something. I might be able to get a pin or something and try and push it out, because as you can see there's something obviously blocking the ink so that it doesn't leak everywhere. So I'll be right back and I will just see if I can get these open. So I've managed to get them open. I just used one of these small little pins and I just poked it through the top. And yes, I did get covered in it in the process, so it does stain your skin, so you might want to just be careful with that. And I got a tiny little drop on there, but never mind. Hopefully we'll be able to cover it. If not, it will just add to the design. So let's see what we can create with this. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. So like I say, this is the first time I've ever done this. This is my first attempt, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm assuming you just drip it onto here, different places maybe. And then add a bit of the pink before it dries. And then it says to blow it around with the straw. So I'm just going to add a little bit more blue. See what that does. Add a bit more pink over here. Hopefully my head isn't getting in the way of the camera. So I'm just going to drop a bit of the extender on, see what that does, because I think it says that it reactivates the ink once it's dry. So I think we could probably get some cool effects with that. So I'm just going to turn it so I can blow it this way. Like I say, I haven't got a clue what I'm doing with it, but so far it looks quite nice. I love the colours. I'm not sure whether I'm putting too much on or not enough, but we'll see what happens. It's all fun. And I'm going to add a little bit of this sparkle one to it. See, oh wow. I don't know whether you can see the shimmer on that, but I'm not sure if I've made the hole big enough in this. I might need to make the hole slightly bigger on that, but I'll do that. But wow, look how sparkly that is. Can you see that around here? Now, I'm not sure if you can see that, but I love this effect that I've got going on in this area here. It's kind of like almost separated a little bit and created these little white dots, and it's done it just a little bit over in this area. So I'm just going to see if I can open this diamond sparkle a little bit more so that I can add a little bit more of that to it. Okay, so I think I've got it working now. I'm going to add a little bit of the alcohol extender to it as well, just to see if that moves it around a little bit more. So I probably should have had a look at some nebulas before I started this, but never mind. I'm just having fun with it, and that's what it is all about. I do love these colours though. So let's add a little bit of this again. All of this off the mat, because like I say, it does stain once it's dry. You can sometimes get it off a little bit with using rubbing alcohol, but it's quite difficult to get it off. Should probably leave the lids off, to be honest, because they dry pretty quickly by the looks of it. So I'm not sure if you can see, but I did drop a little bit of the shimmer one just over here on its own, and it kind of looks like a little bit yellow on the paper. I'm assuming that's because of the, I mean, when you shine it in the light, it's really nice and sparkly, but like when you're looking at it from far away, just get that back in view, it kind of looks like a tea stain. That's the only way I can describe it. So yeah, but mixed in with the colours, it doesn't seem to discolour them or anything. It's just when it's on its own. But I'll try and cover that with a bit of the ink. Oh, that's actually like a really cool effect. So adding the, where I've just added that over the top of the glitter, can you see where the glitter's like coming through? So it's added like, I don't know how to describe it. It's really difficult to pick it up on the camera, but it's kind of like almost added like a clear circle in there. But I haven't done any, like I haven't moved these colours at all, and just look at how they're moving on their own. So pretty. I'm just gonna leave that bit like that. I might actually try one where I just drop some of the glitter down onto the paper, leave it for a little bit, and then add the inks on top and see what happens. So I'm not happy with this bit here, so I might just add a little bit more to that. I almost tipped the whole bottle out. Oops. That would have been a bit of a disaster. I'm covered in it. Yes, so these bottles aren't very like sturdy. The caps don't seem to fit on them very well, to be honest. So yeah, that's luckily I realised. So yeah, so far I'm really happy with how this has turned out. I don't think I want to put any more on it. I quite like having a little bit of white space on it, but I am going to try another one and see if I can get any other cool effects. But yeah, I really love how that has turned out. So I'm just going to get another piece of paper. So let's try this again. I think I'm going to leave the caps off this time just to make it slightly easier, and I'll make sure it's screwed on properly. Just because I don't really want to spill it all everywhere. So I think I'll start with it this way this time. Okay, so I'm finding if you blow on it a bit more gentle than what I was the first time, it kind of spreads the colour a little bit. I don't know like whether you can see all these kind of stringy little bits, but I'm trying to prevent that from happening because I don't really like that there, or where it's kind of looks like it's dripped down the page here. So I'm just trying to be a little bit more gentle with it and let it flow a little bit more on its own sort of thing. So I'll just put a little bit below this side. And it kind of gives like a really nice marbly effect. So I'll just zoom you in here. So in this corner here where I've just been having a little play around with the blue and the pink and then adding the extender, it kind of like gives a really nice marble effect. They look so pretty. I wish I had more colours to play around with, but it's still fun to do. I mean, the amount of effects that you can get with just 2 colours is pretty cool. Just adding a bit here to try and cover those like streaky bits. I'll just add a bit of the extender to that. So do you think it looks like a nebula? Because I'm not so sure. But that's okay, it's all part of the challenge. And the main thing is that you just have fun with it, isn't it? That's all you've got to kind of tell yourself. So I really like how this looks so far. It's knowing when you're done, or you know, whether you're gonna end up overdoing it. I don't want to add too much and spoil it. So I think I might leave this one as it is, because I really love that. I haven't added any of the diamond sparkle to this one, because I just wanted to have a little bit of a play around with the colours and kind of see what different effects I could make with them. I mean, it looks completely different to the first one, to be honest. So it just shows you the different range you can get just by using two colours and an extender. So I'm just going to pop that one to the side, and then we'll try and create the nebula. So I'm going to add some of the diamond sparkle on first, just because I want to see how it activates once I drip the colours over the top of it. So I'm just going to go for it. And let's see where it takes us. So I'm just going to drip lots of this on there. Oops, never mind. Add some of the extender to it as well. Okay, so I don't know whether you can see this, but I don't really like the way the sparkle has gone underneath the colours. It's kind of gone like a brown colour. So I think I may actually start this one again and put the colour on, put this sparkle on after the colours. Yeah, because I don't really like the way that's going. I don't know. It's just, yeah, I mean, it still sparkles, you know, when you shine it in the light. It's still got that shimmer to it. But it's, yeah, it kind of looks a bit funny. So let's start that one again. Wow, I really love that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop the lids back on for a second, just so I don't knock any of them over and get them everywhere. But I think I'm going to add some little stars to it. So in the book it says to use the wrong end of the paintbrush basically and dip it in the extender, and then if you dab it on it will create like white dots. So I'm going to give that a try. So I'm just gently dipping that in the end. I'm wondering if that would work better because it's kind of created quite a big dot here. I wonder if it would work better if I splashed it on. I'm just going to add a little bit more colour. Oops. Okay, so I think that is done. That's my final piece for today, and I just love how it has turned out. Like the colours are just, oops, oh, they're amazing. They're so vibrant. Sorry, I'm just cleaning up my bottles before it dries onto them, or I knock them over and they leak everywhere. As you can see, I'm already covered in it. But just look at that. Wow. It's amazing. I'm going to try and get it in the light for you so that you can just see all the colours and some of the sparkle that's in there. So yeah, that's it. I'm just going to zoom out so that I can show you all of the finished pieces. So this was the first one. This one was the second one, which I really like. I really like that this one's kind of got the really light colours, like this blue here and the pink. So I didn't really want to add any more to it because I didn't want to lose that. I think these two are definitely my favourite. Put those over there. And then obviously we had the failed one where the glitter just kind of all bunched up in. It's probably the way I did it because I thought I would try and put the glitter on first and then add the colours over the top, and it probably just dried a little bit too much before I added the colours, so it didn't kind of mix into them very well. But it's all about experimenting and trying different things and different techniques. But yeah, I really love how these have turned out. I wish I had some more colours because I would definitely give that a try. I may get some more colours and then create some more of these because they're just so pretty. So yeah, that's my first Scrawlrbox challenge, my Scrawlr challenge, which is the Nebula. I might get a white Posca pen and add some detail to it. That might look pretty cool. But yeah, I suppose you could do all sorts. You could use these as backgrounds. So if you like making cards, instead of going and buying all the fancy marble type papers, you can create something like this and just cut it up how you want it. They definitely make really nice wall decorations. I may have to get some bigger Yupo paper. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I don't know if it's Yupo or Yupo. It's spelled Y-U-P-O. So hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. But yeah, I've really enjoyed this. Definitely worth the money. I think the subscription is £16.95 a month, and alcohol inks are quite expensive, and so is Yupo paper. And obviously you get like the two colours, the diamond sparkle plus the extender and a nice paintbrush, which although I haven't used it for this, I'll probably actually save this and use it for my watercolours because it looks like a nice brush. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please let me know if you're interested in seeing videos like this. Obviously this is something that I love to do. I really enjoy creating things like this, and like I said, trying different mediums and things that I've never tried before, and I've had a great time. I really have enjoyed just kind of letting go and letting the inks flow all over the page and seeing what I can create with them, and I really love how it's turned out. I think it would look nice with maybe gold in there as well. I think you can get gold alcohol inks, so yeah, you may see a video in the future where I'm trying that. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!